Unfortunately, we do have to interrupt this music and podcast stream to bring you some gameplay. My name is TJ, my co-caster is Envision, and we are right into this match between Tension eSports and, of course, our counterparts, Proper Etiquette. Envision, you're cool right now, nailing down the prediction. I do this to you every time. You must have figured it out by now.
I'm going to go for Tension. I want to see them win. I want to see them reclaim their spot as one of the top teams. And, you know, prove that they're able to win games and that they've just had a hard bracket.
I didn't ask you what you wanted. I asked you who was going to win.
Tension.
Tension. Alright, that's a prediction. You were wrong last time. Hopefully it'll change. I have to say, though, I'm still riding with Tension. They should win this. Xanax doing a decent amount of damage. That Sky flanking in the background. It's already Nightfall, decently low on HP. He's going to be able to recover, though, with that Makoa shield present. And it will be complete point control, actually, for Proper Etiquette, as they're now at 40%. There's the damage coming out. First blood does go to Elegies onto Tadashi. Sir Darkwolf strikes back, though, equalising it all up. Nice Meltdown play to go and get a kill so early on. I definitely like that. Some bombs coming out from Elucidator will melt Sir Darkwolf shield, and a decent amount of damage onto Tati, opening up for Rasputin in the backlines with the nice snipe kill. He's going to get a double kill, actually, as Xanax does fall. Nightfall in a terrible situation now as the Rockets begins to roast him. That's going to be the objective, locked down by Proper Etiquette, and a hook follow-up won't be enough to kill Dunsky. Great play by the whole team so far.
Tension started off that point really well, but then they started falling apart as Proper Etiquette started taking the point and started getting that chip damage off. So now they're going to have a set up for defense. They're going to start in the underpass choke point. And it looks like they're set up pretty good, but they need their tank, or their two tanks together. Nightfall going to be the first one to start. And they need to get control of their high grounds, as we see Elegies trying to just push back through here with Maldamba. He's going after Tadashi. Tadashi half HP. Taddy trying to save his teammate. Rasputin coming out too. Elegies going to be able to pick up the kill. And so far, this defense is not looking good for Tension.
Tati actually launched to the moon. That was a little bit interesting. And Tezki continuing to push forward. We call down this ruckus. We said, this isn't interesting. Why is he doing this? This is why. The constant damage out from Tezki. He's doing a great job. He's continually tearing apart shields. The second they go up, they're just instantly melted. He's quite capable of riding the payload, popping his shields when necessary, and dashing out whenever he's under fire. That will be him yet again managing to escape. Now, though, we do see Xanax playing the backlines as Darkwolf holds his shield in the front. This is exactly the kind of play you need. A solid lineup out of Tension to go ahead and get this hold, hopefully.
Right now, Proper Etiquette trying to regroup. Rasputin on the point. Looks like everybody's still backed up a little bit, just trying to wait for their team to regroup. Now, Tezki starting to push off, getting a little bit of chip damage, along with Elucidator, but now Elegies going for another flank. He did this so well last time. Let's see if it'll work again. He starts working on Teddy. He is spotted, though. He does disrupt it a little bit, and it looks like Proper Etiquette trying to take the high ground behind him. There's going to be a Meldamba ult gained with a Makoa ult, but the Makoa is only going to be able to take down, or not Makoa, Ruckus is going to be able to take down one. Xanax trading on
Xanax striking instantly back onto that Meldamba. Rasputin does grab Taddy, and that's a nice, the King Bomb flying, and this could be fantastic, and it will open up onto Tadashi. Elucidator also stunned the other guy in there. Is a nice time bomb that blows Xanax out of the water. He's going to be able to strike the majority of the damage. The barrage will come in, but it won't get any kills, and it's Taddy and Sir Darkwolf stunned alone on the point. They need to hold. Now there's the Tempest out of Taddy. That will do a decent amount of healing and damage, but he's going to fall to Tezki's close range damage. Nightfall with a hook to execute. Tezki, the front line, is now coming through. We have Darkwolf and Nightfall. Nightfall with the Ancient Rage, able to slay down Elegies. Tadashi with a nice double kill off the back of that onto Backbone, and it will be a successful defense as Tension eSports finally grow some backbone.
I would just like to point out that Elucidator launched Tadashi off of the map at the end of that round, and it was great to watch. I want to see more of that. But either way, beautiful play there from Proper Etiquette, and beautiful, very last-minute retake there from Tension eSports on the defense. I really hope to see more play like that come out of them as we enter this next capture point.
Point spawning in 15
If we go and look at the items right now, it's a little bit interesting to say the least. Once again, I'm blown away by the amount of Haven, but let's also talk about the amount of morale boost. Why does that make sense?
Well, in Sky's case, he's able to get that big bomb off in the back line. If she can get at least two people with that, get two crucial kills, it's huge. We're actually entering a team fight right now, and Tezki gets pulled in by Nightfall, but it looks like Tadashi's going to be destroyed in the back line by Elegies, starting things off for Proper Etiquette.
Sir Darkwolf needs to worry about that Grumpy Bomb, and he can't leave fast enough. Now he's stunned, vulnerable, and very nearly slain in the backline. Rasputin doing a great job as this guy, maybe not getting all the kills, but just being present, being a presence, so that no kills can come through. Finally, though, he shut down. Darkwolf will get him. That allows Taddy in return to get Tezki on the point, and it should be point control for Tension. eSports as they do appear to finally have a lock on the situation.
Tadashi and Xanax trying to take care of Elucidator here in the statues area. They're going to have to back off, start fighting onto the point. Tension has full control now, but they have to be able to keep it. They've got to start pushing these high damage carries back. Mutant trying to get a flank onto the point. Looking for Xenox right now. Is going to be able to find him. Throws a smoke bomb. Isn't going to be able to kill him, though. Now the team fight is still in favor of Tension, as all of Proper Etiquette's players are really low and starting to fall. Grumpy Bomb going to fall onto the point, but it's going to be blocked. Never mind. I thought he was going to throw up a shield. But either way, it looks like it's going to be
full kill on
Tension's
Rasputin and Elegies. Both of kind of the assassination players, the capability to shut down individuals, they're gone now. That's the payload begun its journey in favour of Tension, and if they can get this zoning out now, like Sir Darkwolf and Stashi are attempting to do with this very, very aggressive play, then they should be able to walk the payload all the way up to the first choke point with no stall whatsoever.
This is that aggressive team play we just saw from them on that last second point defense. And honestly, it's working very well for them. They're playing very aggressively. Their focus fire is extremely good. They just got to keep it up for the rest of this game. And it looks like they might be able to push it in if they can just do that. They're going to have to retake the high ground here. Nightfall soaking up most of the damage. Tezki jumping in extremely aggressive. That's going to be a Maldamba ult. Again, mixed with the Ruckus ult. Tezki going to be taking down Nightfall. Rasputin taking down Xenox, and Backbone going to be able to take down Taddy. Now here comes the King Bomb trying to target Tadashi. He's rolling in on him, and he may be able to get it, but no, Tadashi's going to be able to back out and take down Rasputin at the same time. But he's still going to be taken down by Tezki. Beautifully done by Proper Etiquette.
Tezki now playing the front lines, trying to hold this payload for a moment longer, as long as it doesn't move forward. They will have an advantage. Of course, 1 minute and a half left in this payload push. Here's Tezki in the back line, still Allergies loading up that snake, and the snake will fly, but the danger noodle will not be in anyone's dinner tonight. Xanax, though, will be the front line as his damage starts to come out. There's Nightfall, very, very aggressive with the hook onto the opposing king. That's the kill with the ally Xanax able to do the final bit of damage. Now they're all focusing down this Ruckus, and they are absolutely right to do so. Elegies, meanwhile, at about half HP, Tezki will grab Tadashi, so Darkwolf does finish off Elegies. Tezki, with just 100 HP, finally going down. Xanax now needs to keep this payload moving, as the Grumpy Bomb is very, very close, and will actually guarantee a stun on whom Rasputin will be invisible for the time being. But now he's fallen. Now Backbone, the healer, the Ying, able to teleport away, but he cannot be too happy with this situation.
Elegies is the last line of defense here while he waits for his teammates to spawn back up. We're going to see Tezki pushing back in aggressively, trying to get underneath Nightfall Shield. He's going to be able to do it. But will he be able to get the kills? All of Proper Etiquette is back now in Tension. They need to start regrouping. Nightfall with an Ancient Rage, trying to get a pick here. Xenox going to be able to take down Rasputin. Nightfall taking down Tezki. Sir Darkwolf taking down Backwell, and that's going to be a push for Tension. 3-1. And this is the team play that I wanted to see from Tension.
Absolutely. Now 3-1 in their favour. We both called Tension to come out on top. They have a lower score in the league. They're currently at no games won, whereas Proper Etiquette have won one and lost one. So, a little bit interesting to me. They are technically the underdogs. In my personal and your personal opinion, they're not, but statistically they are. So, I'm very proud of them. Stepping up, dominating Proper Etiquette, showing them exactly what they think of their polite manners.
Like I said, they had a hard bracket to begin with, and I'm really looking forward to these next few weeks to see what they can do. And I think this game against Proper Etiquette is just, it's showing what they're capable of, and I want to see more play like this. They're going in for a huge flank now. Might be able to catch Elucidator off guard here. Elucidator going to be falling in the backline so far. But no, it's actually going the opposite direction. Xanax going to be taken down by Elucidator. That's going to be a Sky Open Rasputin with a double kill onto Tadashi and Taddy. A triple kill on Sir Darkwolf.
That was incredible.
And
that was a great combination. They used the Maldamba ultimate to go ahead and drive everyone into the wall. They couldn't quite get out. It does seem counterintuitive, but the panic actually means that they're running into walls in that tight corridor. Nobody could actually get out and around the corner. And then Rasputin goes ahead, he throws in the time bomb and guarantees an instant triple kill. Absolutely fantastic play. I loved it.
That was Proper Etiquette showing exactly what they could do. They said, Tension, you can do it, so can we. And now Tension again on the defensive in this first underpass choke point.
Tezky around the corner, trying to work his way on in, and he will have that ruckus Gatling gun combo in his favour as Rasputin goes on the very aggressive zoning push early on. It's still Tezky walking the payload through, and nobody stops him just yet. There's Tadashi and Xenix on either side already with the flanks through Darkwolf will be showing up. Xenix does fall to Rasputin's close range damage, and there is the Ruckus ultimate. The big guns fly out, the Hexafire doing a lot of damage, but most of it's into his shield, and he will be shut down. Tadashi with the pleasure. Rasputin will be able to fall back, play around the corner from Tadashi for the time being, but it's not the forward progress they need to be making. 1.5 minutes left on the clock as this defense is looking likely for tension.
So this there trying to get a little pick damage here. Tezky, the tank, starting to push back in. Looks like he tried to go for a flank, but Nightfall going to be able to pull him in. Can his team focus fire him down? No, he's not going to be able to. Darkwolf throwing up a shield to protect his team. Nightfall dropped his pretty early. And it looks like, yet again, we see Elegies and Rasputin going for this flank, trying to get these picks, but will it work? I think the tension has started to learn that they need to stay grouped. Nightfall trying to get the hook on the Rasputin, not going to be able to do it as the rest of Proper Etiquette starts pushing into this payload. Tension has to back off, and Proper Etiquette retake the payload.
Nightfall around the corner, and there is him actually popped up by a jolt bomb. That will be a barrage coming in the meantime. Lots of damage flying in. The King Bomb is available. It's Elucidator going on a road trip to grab Xenix, and that's huge because now he's in the back lines versus Nightfall. Sure, Nightfall gets the kill, but the whole time Tezky has been pushing forward, and there's a Grumpy Bomb to allow him to get the kill onto Taddy. Nightfall did grab Elucidator, like I said, but that's not nearly enough. Tezky playing so aggressively. Full HP off the back of the heels. Maldon ultimate flies out, allowing Tezky to go and grab Nightfall. And it's Sir Darkwolf out of position, surrounded and now dead. As soon as he's down, Tadashi basically is as well. He's going to be slain by that merciless Gatling gun. It will be Taddy stunned on the point. His totem's gone, his Ghost Walk has been spent, and he will be next on the chopping block. There's the dive. The victor of Xenix will try and sacrifice his life for the cause, and it's Nightfall actually bought the time by that. Will be here to recontest. Sir Darkwolf doing likewise, but the whole time Tezky is just tearing up the damage, and that'll be a nice stun coming out of Elucidator to allow Owen the jolt pop him on, blowing everybody out of the way, and there's the Sky ultimate followed up. Sir Darkwolf with great timing on the Immortal keeps everyone alive. Nightfall able to be backed up now by Tandy's Tempest ultimate, Grand Rasputin, Tezky, Elucidator, they all fall in a fantastic hold out of tension. Absolutely incredible.
Tension came through with an honestly amazing, that's twice in a row, 2 defenses that have been so close success for Proper Etiquette, but then Tension just comes out of nowhere, taking these 2v5 scenarios and then managing to take the entire payload back. Just beautifully done from Tension. And now they're at match point. What do you think they need to do to be able to secure this game?
15 seconds.
Tension need, 100% need to go ahead and focus down Tezky. They seem to be kind of ignoring him. They seem to go ahead and think that he's not, you know, a threat on that rocket. It's a bit of an off-meta pick. He is the focus. He needs to be the focus.
And hopefully we'll see that from Tension here as they start to go around for a nice flank. Darkwolf trying to charge onto the point. Nightfall getting blown into the air, and it looks like everyone's just kind of split up, going for a little poke fight here. But Proper Etiquette has point control. Tension needs to be aware of this.
The barrage coming in from Xenix is mostly ineffective. Nightfall will now be providing the shield. There's Tezky blown out. We talked about this. We said Tezky needs to be the focus. So far he's not, and Darkwolf will be paying the price. Very low HP. They do have Rasputin dead in the backline. That means he cannot be the harassing influence in the backline. But Sir Darkwolf's already down. Tezky will be focused at about half HP. Tadashi looking for those final points of damage. The roll should finish him off, and he's able to pop the emitter in time. And it will be Tadashi actually now crumbling under the double Gatling gun focus. There's the emitter already over, and Tezky will fall to Nightfall's well-placed cannon shot. Very aggressive on the Grok to scare a few players back, but you have to worry about Tadashi now, and he will fall to nice Maldamba arcing shot, able to go down those stairs.
They have Tension in control of the point, but a Maldamba ult from LAGs is going to be able to let Rasputin take down Taddy, and Nightfall should be next as Rasputin gets a double kill. He's actually going to be able to take down LAGs, but it might be too late. 61 to 65 here. He's taking down Backbone, a double kill to his name. His team is starting to come back. It's just a big staggered point fight right now. Rasputin getting out solo. Can Tadashi finish him off? Darkwolf going to be able to take down Tezky, and Tadashi taking down Rasputin. And that's point control in favor of Tension, and this should be game.
That's Tension. 85% now, and there's no way LG can get here in time, and indeed he won't be able to. 99. Oh no, I take it back. The point dive did secure overtime, but I don't think anyone's able to reset it. Backbone just inches too far away. The overtime will pass, and that's the game in favour of Tension eSports. Of course, it is game 1 of the best of 3 series, so maybe we do still see a chance for Proper Etiquette. That was an incredibly close game. Sure, the final scoreline was still 3-2 in favour of Tension eSports, but I don't think that tells the full story. If we go ahead, we throw over to the scoreboard right now. What is the full story, Envision? Tell me.
Honestly, we saw explosive moments from both teams. Both teams played extremely well at points. Both teams played extremely weak at points. Tension, it took them a little bit to get their rhythm going. But once they got it, they played extremely well. Their positioning was beautiful. And honestly, I think it just kind of came down to team compositions, is really what I think it was. Tension had more point presence than Proper Etiquette did. And you could see that at some points, like on the last point when Nightfall and Sir Darkwolf were together on the point. It was hard to take them down. You have two shields constantly rotating out to protect their team, and it's hard to kill two tanks. Proper Etiquette did really good with most of what they did. Beautiful ult combos. We didn't really see much of that from Tension at all. And like I said, both teams had their weak points, both teams had their strong points, but in the end, Tension walked away with the victory. I'm going to say due to team comps and just better positioning.
And it's also definitely worth talking about the standout players on both teams. Nightfall, 23 eliminations. He doesn't have any solo kills, and what that says to me is he's not securing the kills all by himself. He's pulling in people for a focus. He's landing the hook, he's grabbing people, he's yanking them in, and he's saying, alright team, here's a ying, let's get her boys. And the second you're able to just isolate individual problem players on the other team, like their healer, like their support players, and just remove them instantly with the Makoa hook, that is a very, very powerful tactic. Sir Darkwolf and Tadashi, Xenix, of course, all with a decent amount of kills. They're all showing up, they're all accomplishing their goal. If we look down, Elegies has actually the highest elimination score over on the defeated team, which is a little bit interesting on that meltdown, but why do you think that is?
He was flanking, and he did really good in the beginning of the game when he was just flanking a lot. He got a couple kills onto Tadashi, onto Taddy, and he was doing just a great job as playing Meltdown, but not as a support, but as a flank. And he did great at it, and that's why I feel like he had some eliminations, but once Tension caught onto that, I feel like they really countered that flanking strategy from Rasputin and Elegies, and it didn't work out so well toward the late game as it did earlier on.
So we have Flank Nando, right? Flank Nando is the flanking for Nando. What's Meldamba's flanking form known as? Because Flank Damba doesn't really have the
slithering snake? I don't know.
Can we call him Danger Noodle Man?
Danger Noodle? I'm down for that.
Snack Man? Let's go Danger Noodle.
Man.
I think Danger Noodle.
Danger Noodle.
I think that's absolutely where we need to go. Either way, it was an incredibly close game, and we're going to be back with Game 2 of the series. Hopefully, something new from Proper Etiquette to go and equalise up the series and drive us to a Game 3. We'll be back with that game in just a few moments.